Well, I got a new gimbal from MOZA we're going to check out today. Should you care? If you follow my channel regularly, you know I only care about a few things when it comes to gimbals. Do I care that this one has a really cool case? Not really. That it comes with a tripod? That's cool, but they all do today. That it has robust construction and can carry 4 pounds? Yeah, now we're getting there. Or that it comes with an assortment of cables that also the case has great pockets for storage. Yeah, that's kind of cool. But the main thing I care about with these hybrid style gimbals, that is gimbals that work with traditional cameras, small mirrorless, etc., and smartphones, is that it will carry a heavy payload when it comes to smartphones. That means cages, ND filters, lenses, etc. This new MOZA Aircross S definitely works for that. This is a 14 Pro Max in a small rig cage. And I balanced that in about 1 minute. That was my first time ever to use the gimbal. Now I do have experience using gimbals, but this was very easy to balance and holds the weight no problem. I'm also using a quick release system, which if you're not doing that with your gimbal, it's something I highly recommend. That way you can easily pop the camera, whether it's a smartphone or a traditional camera, off the gimbal and then put it on a tripod. Or just go handheld. That way you don't have to unscrew the base, etc. This one's from Ulanzi, it's super affordable, and I'll put a link for it in the description. Now, a couple years ago, I reviewed the MOZA Aircross, the larger big brother to this, and it is a heavy-duty gimbal that you could even put a Blackmagic camera on. And I really like that gimbal. It's one of my favorite gimbals. But when it comes to smartphones, it's a little bit unwieldy, and so I never really used it for smartphones. Again, just for my larger cameras. And smartphone-only gimbals, while they're fine for certain things, they're very limited in the kind of filmmaking that I do. I primarily like to do narrative filmmaking or videos for YouTube or of course travel films. And in pretty much all those cases, I'm using accessories, whether that again is a cage, lenses, and especially ND filters. And I also buy the larger max size phones, and so the smaller gimbals just don't handle those very well. And so hybrid gimbals are what I've been recommending for quite a while. Another reason I like these heavier duty gimbals, again what I call hybrid gimbals, because today smartphones have amazing built-in stabilization. In a lot of cases, you don't need a gimbal. However, again, for what I like to do, and that's more filmmaking style work, then a gimbal does give you more control, more precision, more accuracy in your moves. And this gimbal doesn't disappoint in that regard. It's a very smooth gimbal and easy to use. Now you might have noticed a striking similarity to this gimbal and the Zhiyun Crane M3. That's the gimbal that I've used for the past year or so, and I would say this gimbal is inspired by that, no question about it. Now the Crane M3 is a little bit more robust. I think it holds a little bit more payload, but more or less I'd say they're very similar, and that's in regard to price as well. They both have a joystick, although the MOZA has a little bit of a different kind of joystick. They both have a screen that you can use to control the gimbal. And the Aircross has all the fancy features you would expect, like inception mode, etc., but I don't use that stuff. And I also rarely, if ever, use the gimbal apps, and so just know that those things work well, but I'm not covering that in this video. Additionally, I don't shoot much vertical video, but this gimbal does work fine with vertical. You do have to flip the bracket around manually to do it though. It's not like a smartphone gimbal where you can just click a button. So I asked at the beginning of the video if you should care about this new gimbal, and my answer is sure. Especially if you're looking at one that'll hold a wide range of devices, from smartphones to small traditional cameras, mirrorless cameras, compact cameras, etc. And of course, I especially like this will hold my fully tricked out smartphone cage with the larger max size phone. If you're interested in this gimbal, there's a link in the description. Thanks for watching. This is Blake Calhoun. Please like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.